All right, tonight we are playing with some pigs again. We're trying to get them loaded up so we can take them to the fairgrounds to get weighed today. They're weighing them. We know roughly what they weigh, but kids are wanting to practice with them and see if we can get an actual weight. So we don't have much time, so we're giving this one shot. We don't have a ramp like we normally would, and these pigs have never been in a trailer before, so it might get a little wild. But we're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. Okay, do you know where you're taking them? On the other side. They gotta go in on this side first. Yeah. Complete disaster. Did not work at all. So we're gonna go without the pigs and go see what some of the animal shows are at the fair today. So we'll do that instead. Before it gets too dark, I want to give you guys a little update. It's been a couple days since we tried to get those pigs loaded up. My plan this week was to dedicate most of my time to figuring out how to get those pigs in the trailer, building a ramp and whatever else we needed, seeing if we could get them to step in there without a ramp. But Andrea has been quite sick. She's got some migraines going on this week, and we're not sure what's going on with her, and so she's been down. So I've been running the kids back and forth and been super busy. So we kind of had to put that on hold. Instead, I'm doing a few little odd jobs here and there. Today, I'm putting just a latch on this gate that I installed. We're just gonna put a latch right there. Now that's what I'm gonna do tonight real quick. And then I gotta work on figuring out what we're gonna do for pasture for the cows. We're also back there. We're going to be pulling out some of those fence posts, and I'm getting ready to put some more fence back that way. Just some little things that I can do here and there. Getting the pigs in was gonna dedicate quite a bit of my time, and I don't have a lot of time to put all at once into that. So our plans have changed, and we're just gonna go ahead and get a few other things done real quick this week, but it's not gonna be a big project like we had planned. So we'll just keep at it, keep plugging away. You know, that big project getting the pigs in there would have been nice, but sometimes you got to opt for, instead of getting one thing 100% right, getting 100 things 1% improved. So we're just trying to improve every day on what we've got going on, get some systems in place, and get everything kind of functioning a little better. So we're working on the 1% things today. Well, we're gonna have to postpone that too. Somebody made off with my actual latch. So we'll have to figure out where that went to. It was sitting right here by me. But we're getting closer anyway. One step at a time. It'll get there. Well, today we are over a few miles from our house. There's a field we found, a pasture that we can put the cows in for a few weeks. And so we're gonna start getting this pasture ready. There's a fence around it, but it needs a few fixes. And we gotta move that out of the way. It's across there, and there's some way out in the field out there somewhere. I'm not sure where it's at, but we gotta get some of that moved and get this fence all put up, and then we'll be able to move our cows in here. So we'll just jump into that. So it was originally suggested that we pull out all the fence posts right here, wheel these lines up against the trees, and then put the fence post back in. I'm hoping that we don't have to do that. I want to see if we can wheel it up to the fence post and just lift it over. If we can do that and get it out of the way, then we won't have to pull as many fence posts. So that's what we're going to try first.
Alarm goes off at 4:45. Roll out of bed, rub the sleep from my eyes. Throw on a shirt and some jeans and my boots, and then it's time to make that morning drive. Work all day till I'm totally beat. Get back home and fall right to sleep. Alarm goes off in the morning and the cycle's complete. Work, sleep, repeat. Yesterday I was 17, running bootlegs and draws and screens. Now I'm running up debt and I'm scrambling to make ends meet. So work, sleep, repeat. Yeah, work, sleep, that's all I ever do anymore. Work, sleep, work, sleep. Somewhere up the line I forgot what I was working for. Sleep, repeat.
The camera couldn't see that, Daddy.
Let's go!
Yeah. sleep, repeat. Sometimes at work I just sit around and fantasize about how I can save myself from dying in this working life. And that alarm goes off again at 4:45. Roll out in bed, rub the sleep from my eyes. Throw on a shirt and some jeans and my boots, and then it's time to make that morning drive. Yeah, work, sleep, that's all I ever do anymore. Somewhere up the line I forgot what I was working for. And there goes life, looks like it's going down for me. All I ever do is work, sleep, repeat. All I ever do is work, sleep, repeat. All I ever do is work,
That big
sleep,
grump over
repeat.
there.
So at this point our day took a drastic change. Andrea's back pain had been going on for about a week. She initially just started with some soreness, and then it got to where she couldn't do much at all. She was mostly staying in bed. We tried a few treatments that seemed to either not help or make things worse, and we've been kind of keeping an eye on her. But then by the end of the week, her pain was bad enough that she couldn't hardly do anything, and shortly after we got home, she had gotten up out of bed and ended up passing out, and so we got her to wake back up, and then I ended up taking her into the emergency room, and 10 hours later she had a lumbar puncture. She had 2 CT scans and 5 MRIs, and they ended up finding that she has a tumor on her spinal cord. And so we are trying to figure out what to do about that now. She's scheduled to go see a neurosurgeon this week. And so, yeah, things have definitely taken a change around here. We still plan to continue doing what we're doing, but we're probably going to have to change a lot of ways we do it and get things done. Hopefully the kids can kind of take up some of the slack of what Andrea usually does. Over the last, I guess, 7 years, we've been working to get some systems in place so that we don't have to work so hard. Things are a little bit easier when you got a system and you can just kind of follow a routine, and most things take care of themselves. And so we've been working hard to get some systems put in place, which even the last day or two we've realized how important that is, that we've had those, because we don't have the time to be doing big projects and working hard, with the animals right now. And so the systems have really saved us. We haven't had to do much at all except for just drag a little feed out here and there and some water, and everything else just kind of taking care of itself. But we will update you more on what's to come. We're assuming surgery, and yeah, when we know, we'll kind of throw an update up there. Probably here in a couple weeks we'll update on how everything has gone. In the meantime, we'll just keep showing some videos of what we're doing around here, the little stuff. We're not going to be doing any big projects like we've been doing from now on, at least for the next little while. It's just going to be some small stuff here and there, just showing our day-to-day activities of how we keep all the animals going, how we keep the garden going, and then when we can, we'll update on how Andrea's doing, how things have gone, and then we will continue on from there. Hopefully things turn out well. We're not really sure how it's going to turn out, so we'll just continue on best we can.